This is what happens when a narcissist falls out of love with you. It's not a pretty sight to behold. Everyone, welcome to yet another video where I wield my platform for a higher purpose, to shed light on narcissistic personality disorder, NPD. A place for healing and acknowledging the victims, survivors, and thrivers of this condition. Today's episode delves into the narcissist's perspective of falling out of love, particularly during the evaluation phase and associated elements. So, brace yourselves as I reveal everything to you. During the love bombing phase, a narcissist fabricates a picture-perfect version of you. I acknowledge that many individuals present themselves differently initially, inspired by the need to leave an excellent first impression. However, when dealing with a narcissist, they also craft an idyllic version of you in their minds. While not all narcissists function this way, plenty of them do. They unearth a one-of-a-kind individual, the perfect match for them, handpicked by the divine creator. They love deeply, providing you with everything you desire and require. Their inquisitive nature relentlessly probes you, wanting to know each nook and cranny of your personality. They hold a genuine concern for you, hoping to meet your every need, anticipating the love they offer will be reciprocated. In essence, manipulation engulfs most situations. Of course, some folks engage in deceitful acts. However, numerous narcissists wholeheartedly believe that they are genuinely in love with you. They regard you as their perfect match, becoming entirely enamored. Their elation brims over as they crave your company every moment possible. If they deem someone a potential threat around you, including your family and friends, they would prefer to keep them away from you. If they do not impress the narcissist or ignite any feelings of discomfort, the narcissist will want to isolate you from them. They do not want anyone negatively influencing you or advising you against being with them. This is precisely how it transpires as they desire your undivided attention. Their attachment to you is profound, coupled with an inexplicable lustful desire. However, out of the blue, everything changes one day. From their perspective, something clicks, and the entire world appears different, including you. They no longer harbor the same emotions as before. The perfect mental portrait they envisioned for you has shattered, likely due to boundaries being set, new information shared, or comments made which we fail to grasp. This is a common occurrence in relationships with narcissists. Sooner or later, the emotional link will reach an expiration date. I do not aspire to insinuate that emotions fizzle, but they outright expire. You will sense it too. A day will dawn, and you will realize that something is off. Their demeanor around you will alter drastically. Initially, you may believe the current circumstances are merely transient, but eventually, you will comprehend that it is not a phase. This is how things will remain, and you will find it displeasing. A narcissist's mental shift from being in love to falling out of love is incredibly frustrating and can transpire suddenly, within a few hours or the next day. It feels like they're duped. Even though part of them may still care for you and have certain emotions, another part regards you as deceitful and manipulative. This internal battle results in emotional detachment, yet still retaining the physical aspect of the relationship. It appears as though there is a raging conflict within their minds. They harbor animosity or even hatred, yet they want to keep you in their lives since they once cherished you. Well, honestly, no one can meet the idealized image the narcissist set for them, nor can they live up to the persona they set for themselves. Narcissists always project their insecurities and flaws onto others. It is a frustrating cycle, especially when one gains self-awareness. When they assume self-awareness, they will realize that any relationship they enter will undoubtedly have an emotional expiration date. The clock starts ticking, signifying that sooner or later, the association will fall apart and it will not return. It is a challenging concept to fathom and accept. In the event of the narcissist becoming single again, many things could happen. Some narcissists would either relish and endure the situation or retreat inwardly, attempting to refrain from falling in love again. They may exercise caution when entering into serious relationships and instead embrace a more casual, non-committal approach. However, some may repeat the same cycle again and again. It is how narcissists treat you, and you will recognize when a narcissist awakens and begins treating you differently. It becomes apparent when they withdraw physically, rejecting any form of touch or embrace. They may even convey their lack of desire to be held or bothered. Narcissists indeed engage in such behavior. It will reach a point where you comprehend who you are in a relationship with. Although some individuals inquire whether anything can reignite the spark, it is futile when they suddenly awaken one day and perceive you differently. The relationship's preceding illumination extinguishes abruptly. In a narcissist, there is neither a generator in their heart nor an internal mechanism able to relight the emotions previously exhibited. It is merely impossible. The flame will never ignite with the same intensity, and the light will never shine as brilliantly as it did initially. Conversely, as someone on the receiving end, you may strive to regain that first impression because the love experienced was more passionate than anything known before. Regarding relationships, love, and being involved with someone who is in a relationship, you are familiar with the dynamics. You've experienced it, and you understand it. However, on occasion, it can be tremendously vexing. I realize some of you may perceive this as not being genuine love, but I respect your perspective. This is my point of view, and you are entitled to your opinions. If you disagree and want to refute my argument or scrutinize my focal points, please go ahead. You may write them down in the comment below. Nevertheless, I want to emphasize that I don't intend to elicit sympathy for the narcissist in your life. I don't want you to feel sorry for them, since doing so may cause you to continue in the relationship, return to a toxic situation, or attempt to fix them. You may try to rekindle the flame of love, but in truth, you cannot. The reason you can't reignite that dwindling flame is that it's not your flame to reignite, and you lack the necessary equipment to do so. After the love bombing phase is over in a relationship with a narcissist, they'd frequently pursue it anew with another individual. They crave the exhilarating rush of dopamine and aim to relive that excitement incessantly. Although the love bombing phase's intensity is enticing to many narcissistic individuals, they dislike the subsequent crash that follows. This downfall can be compared to a meteor colliding with the Earth. Coping with narcissists and toxic people can be remarkably exasperating, and I empathize with that. Narcissists, despite their despicable deeds, are not inherently wicked people. Again, you may disagree with me on this, but that's okay. But here's the thing, they usually act in self-defense and inadvertently hurt others in the process. This is why I urge more narcissists to attend therapy once they're diagnosed. It allows them to address their pain and refrain from injuring others. In conclusion, it's important to recognize that narcissists, despite their actions, are not inherently horrible people. They are often driven by their own pain and insecurities, leading them to hurt others in the process. I invite you to share your thoughts and perspectives in the comments section below. Let's foster a compassionate and understanding dialogue about narcissism and its impact on individuals and relationships. Remember, change is possible, and with awareness and support, we can strive for healthier, more empathetic connections. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more thought-provoking content. Together, let's create a space for growth, healing, and personal transformation. Have a nice day, everyone.